Welcome back, Danny Hand. I'm Joe.
And I'm Taylor. Our new set is still under construction right now, so we're stuck here in the corner of the room.
So Taylor, what car do you drive?
A Jeep?
Of course you do.
What does that mean?
It's just typical Madison. The lot is 75% Jeeps.
Let's go to Liam, Jason, Alex, and Nate for their story on student cars.
As high schoolers, we've had many freedoms for quite some time. R-rated movies, getting a cell phone, staying home alone. But getting your driver's license and driving a cool car is the...
What car do you drive?
I drive a Black Willys Jeep.
I drive a 2015 Ford Escape. His name's Clarence.
I drive a Chevrolet Camaro.
I drive a truck.
I drive a 2007 Audi A4. It's a foreign.
And how does it feel to drive it?
I feel like the typical Madison kid. Every day I park here at school, I'm surrounded by like 20 other Jeeps. It's a great feeling.
I feel like I'm the king of the road, you know? I'm just the coolest guy in school.
I feel fantastic driving it.
I feel really good driving it.
I drive a 2019 Jeep Laredo Plus X model, disguised as a corrugated South Korean 2003 Sonata with more dents in it than you could ever imagine. Now that Mr. Edwards has a newer truck, I officially have the crappiest car in the lot, students included.
All right, this is my car. It's a 1994 Mercedes E320, and let's check it out. Okay, I spend like a few hours a week cleaning this puppy. You know, with old cars, you really gotta manage the upkeep in order to make sure they work well. So look, it starts. Beautiful. One wiper for speed. You got this nice wood paneling. It's got a cassette player, so unless you got a cassette, you gotta shell out for a adapter. There's no AC, so that's a bit of a problem. When it rains, the mice that live around my house, they tend to take shelter in my car. I don't see them themselves, but I see their leavings. Okay. So here's my trunk. Let's see what we have here. 3 snow tires, a baseball bat in case I ever run into a tough situation, and a Ouija board in case I run into a tougher situation. All right, thanks for checking out my whip. It's time to go.
While flaunting your sick wheels may be a source of pride, it's not the car that counts, it's the journey. Everybody's first car is iconic, whether it be a mice-infested 1994 Mercedes or a brand new Mustang GT.
From the Daniel Hand High School parking lot, this is Alex Borkowski reporting.
Hand's parking lot really has a lot of diversity. Right, Taylor? Taylor? Taylor!
Oh, sorry. I was just reminiscing on how great homecoming was.
I had fun dancing with you, but there's always room for improvement.
Touché. Let's go to Casey, Carolyn, and Adam for the story on homecoming.
Homecoming has been a tradition at Hand that's been going on for what feels like forever. Although homecoming is usually Hand's most attended event, reviews have always been so-so. Traditionally, students will be caught arriving late and leaving early. We caught up with Mr. Nye to find out the thought process behind the dance.
I started doing homecoming in '99. It was my first homecoming I went to, and in 2000 I started organizing. There's always mixed reviews for homecoming. A third like the DJ, a third are okay with the DJ, and a third hate the DJ. We raise $6,500 a year for charity. And I'd say that over the last 10 years, you know, I have over $50,000 from Daniel Hand High School going to kids with terminal illnesses in Ashford, Connecticut, and that's what it's about for me.
Even though kids usually seem to be having fun during the dance, reviews afterwards tend to be subpar. With all the improvements the student council made this year, it's only to be expected that this past homecoming was the best one yet. We asked some faithful attendees of past homecomings about their reviews of this most recent dance and about any improvements they'd love to see in the future.
I had a really good time. Just one of my senior highlights.
I thought homecoming was really fun. It's one of those things that you put to kind of make fun, you know?
It was really fun, 10 out of 10 night.
I thought it was very entertaining.
I thought it was really fun.
Improvement I would make is having food there.
It was perfect. There should be no improvements.
The music, it was okay.
Probably the music.
Probably have the AC on.
With all of these reviews and new ideas, Mr. Nye will have his hands full trying to top this past Saturday.
This is Adam Hendrick reporting live from Daniel Hand.
Wow, Joe, you have great hand-eye coordination. What sport do you play?
Football. What sport do you play?
I play football too. And our soccer teams, along with the football and field hockey, are all having breakout seasons.
Yeah, fall sports have killed it. Let's pass it to Mike, Eddie, Zach, and Eric for the story on sports.
Welcome Daniel Hand to your sports update. This fall season is looking like another great one with all our teams heading to SECs and states.
Let's start off with soccer. During the regular season, the boys were 11-3-2, while the girls ended up number 1 in the state with a 14-1-1 record.
Wow, what a successful season. The girls field hockey team also continued their hot streaks from the past few years with a record of 12-1-2. They even won their SEC title this past weekend, heading in states.
After a new coach took place for our football team, we seem to be dominating on the field. Our Hand Tigers football team is 7-1 and ecstatic for states. Finally, the girls volleyball team finished up the season with a record of 6-8. Let's all make sure to get out and support our teams as they move through the postseason.
And good luck to all the players on each team. We wish you the best of luck.
That's all the time we have today, Hand.
See you next time, Hand.